Get your free copy of the complete tutorial at www.teachucomp.com/free.
To open a workbook, you must first know where the workbook you want to open is located. When you initially open Excel, you can see a listing of recently opened workbooks shown in the panel at the left side of the startup screen underneath the Recent section. You can open one of these listed workbooks by clicking on its name within the panel to reopen it. However, if the workbook that you want to open is not shown in this listing, then you can click the Open Other Workbooks command within the panel to reveal the open category within the Backstage view. Now, if you are already working within Excel and wish to open another workbook, you can also display the open category within the Backstage view by clicking the File tab within the ribbon and then simply clicking the Open command at the left side of the Backstage view. At that point, you can see the locations within which you can look for the file to open displayed in the area to the right of the command panel. If the file that you wish to open is saved within your SkyDrive, then click the SkyDrive choice. If the file that you want to open is located on your computer, simply click the Computer command. You will then see any recently accessed folders within your selected place shown in the Recent Folders section to the right. You can click one of these folders to open the location shown within the Open dialog box. If there are no folders listed within these sections, or if the folder that you want to open is not listed, then you can instead click the Browse button to launch the Open dialog box where you can select a folder to view. In the Open dialog box that appears, you can navigate to the folder location you want to view if needed. Within the selected folder, you should see an icon for the file that displays the workbook file's name within the files and folders shown in the Open dialog box. To open a file from the selected location, click the icon for the file that you want to open, and then click the Open button in the lower right corner of the Open dialog box. Alternately, you can simply double-click on the icon of the file that is shown within the Open dialog box in order to open the file. You can also use this dialog box to simultaneously open multiple workbooks within the same folder. To do this, you can hold down the Control key on your keyboard and then click on each file that you want to open if they are non-adjacent or not next to each other within the selected folder. If the files that you want to open are adjacent or next to each other, then simply click on the first file, hold down the Shift key instead of the Control key on your keyboard, and then click on the last file in the list. Everything between the two files will be selected. Once you've selected your files, then release any keyboard keys that you're holding down, and then click the Open button in the lower right corner of the Open dialog box to open all of the highlighted or selected workbooks. Now also notice that if you are simply trying to open a recently accessed workbook, you can select the Recent Workbooks command within the Open category of the Backstage view. You can then click on the name of any recently opened files that appear in this list to the right of the command panel to reopen them. This replicates the Recent category that is shown in the Startup screen within Excel.
Like what you see? Pick up your free copy of the complete tutorial at www.teachucomp.com/free.